Borders Hoy Road, there's help coming. Now, a lot's been said about Lost Rabbit. I know Lost Rabbit is not in the city limits of Madison. It's outside the city at Borders Hoy Road. But nothing that happens at Lost Rabbit is not a concern to me. Whatever happens at Lost Rabbit affects this city. Lost Rabbit is a community that should be preserved for those residents that believed in what was sold to them and what they bought into. That community should not be short-sold in any way. I'm very concerned about what may be going on concerning Lost Rabbit. I've tried for months to get a copy of the plan and what's proposed in the settlement agreement in a lawsuit with Lost Rabbit. Yesterday, I sat down and had a discussion with Mr. Espy. And I understand that Mr. Espy has clients that he represents, and he can only do so much, and I respect that. But who his clients are causes me concern. Those clients are the Board of Supervisors. When you talk about redevelopment, we're going to help you. From the Board of Supervisors, I want to know the facts. I want to know where our tax dollars are going. I want to know how they're going to make a project work and make it acceptable in a settlement, and what the compromise is that it could affect those residents that live in Lost Rabbit, because one day that's going to be the city of Madison. And how that's going to affect North Bay or Knightsbridge or any of the subdivisions along Hoy Road or affect you as taxpayers. There are a lot of moving parts to this. There are a lot of unanswered questions. And to me, if there's nothing wrong, let me see your plan. I'll show you what we're doing because you should be proud of it. That, to me, is what should be said. But that has not been the case. I heard things that concern me. That the proposal had been submitted to Allstate to sell the deal of a compromise that would bail out a developer. This is the proposal that was submitted to Allstate by the Board of Supervisors just last week when they made a trip to Chicago. And on this plan, there are apartment complexes, smaller lots, houses, cottages for 1,000 square feet, carriage houses for 500 square feet, and I'm told don't worry about it because this is not going to happen. I met with the Pearl River Valley Authority, and we have a friend with them. They're going to take care of the homeowners in Lost Rabbit, and they're very interested in being a friend to the city of Madison and making sure that Lost Rabbit is kept intact. But the devil is in the details. What concerns me when something is in litigation litigation and you go to court and you settle, then you have what's called a court order. And if this is not possible and this is not going to happen, why was this given to Allstate? And when the court has to sign off, is this plan going to be part of the agreement? Where the Pearl River Valley Authority wouldn't have any jurisdiction over the zoning. The city of Madison certainly doesn't. This is scary. Because you really don't know. You've got a developer that will walk off with all of phase 2, and the negative pledge will be lifted in the compromise, doing away with the PID, and he can start development tomorrow. Where are his covenants? What are we going to expect from him with the architectural design? Is it going to be equal to what's already there? We better be careful of this. And the county's going to put up $5 million that will go to Allstate. And part of the taxes, 7.5 mils of the taxes generated in this area, will go to pay the bond off that the county will issue for the $5 million. Who benefits? This man that is suing Allstate and suing the county. So we're going to reward him by giving him some of your tax dollars. If you go back to the covenants of Lost Rabbit, you'll see somewhere down in the documents that the developer can change the covenants. This man would be the successor to the Lost Rabbit development. Does that mean he can change the covenants? That's what we're looking into now. Some say that we're treating this as tax increment financing. Cities across the country give that to spur development, to make it go. Well, if that's true, I know when Madison has given tax increment financing, we dot our I's and cross our T's, because we know what the tenant mix is going to be. We know what we're going to get, and we hold their feet to the fire. So before we give this man this property and issue any bonds, we need to know what this property is going to be zoned, what the architectural design is going to be. Will it be in keeping what is already in Lost Rabbit? Are these apartments coming out of Lost Rabbit? And what are we talking about? 1,000 square foot carriage houses and 500 square foot cottages. We just don't say it's done and say, hey, you don't have to worry about it because Pearl River Valley Water Supply District is going to take care of it. That's a fight that you can take up there and they'll take care of it. We don't need to fight that after the deal's been made. We need to have an understanding before they take our tax dollars. And I am meddling because it's not in the city of Madison. But it's your tax dollars. If the only entrance is at Hoy Road, is in our school district, And if one day we'll be in this city, and beside we are family, and we watch over every subdivision that affects our home values. And when you start doing this, you better be ready for another one. So we have to be diligent, and we have to watch what's going on. And we have to make sure that we don't have another problem like Parkway East, where your taxes were raised to pay for a developer who made a